Yes, people, welcome back to another video. Johnson Clegg TV back again on a Friday night. It's flipping warm in Bristol. It really is. But welcome aboard, people. And if you like the video like what you see, then please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. And if you like to super chat, then click on the $sign. And if you like to become a member, I'm about 3 more away from that magical 50. Then just click on that as well. And yeah, before we go on to bringing people in, I'm going to read the comments out as well. I got Coach Corner in. You can jump on for, come on when you can, mate. It's made in Newcastle United chat, by the way, talking about Sven Botman. Big up the Rico and chat. Kenyon consultant deal is off. Alan's there, again, BBC Sport. Thank you very much for that info, by the way. Big up to Andrew B or Andy B. Hope you're okay, my guy. And evening to you, Monster. Evening to you, to Rexar. So, just going to bring in David. I'm going to bring in Gordon. Lads, how are you doing?
Hey, John.
Hi, John. How are we doing?
I'm great. And how are you doing? You okay?
I'm not too bad.
Fantastic stuff. And yeah, we're just going to talk about Sven Botman. Technically, he's agreed a fee in principle. I should have done this the other day, but I took a day off yesterday. And all of a sudden, as well, I mean, want to talk about him, and he says some nice things as well, which I'm going to read some quotes of what he's been saying. And first of all, I'll start with you, Dave. Thanks for coming in. And Sven Botman, what's your tip? And before you answer that question, I'm not going to pipe up, and I'm not going to say, wow, he's going to do this.
You've got the wrong top on, mate.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, to me, he's a young centre-back. To me, he's the next Virgil van Dijk. That's my opinion. Even Virgil van Dijk has said high things of him. So, to me, we've got our prime target and hopefully more for.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Wait and see. Gordon, I can't see your face, so you got to push up a little bit. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. No, I was going to say, just going to go through the couple as well. Big up to Alan. And has Botman introduced officially St. James's Park? Not officially. They haven't officially announced it, but it's basically going to say he held his shirt up anyway. Let's be real. But I say he's done. That's a done deal. He's here, man. He's here. And big up to Newton. So, Newton, hit the subscribe button, mate, if you can. That'd be fantastic. Thank you so much indeed. Gordon, give us your thoughts on Botman.
Yeah, I think I agree what he just said there. He's the best signing that Newcastle made so far.
Go on.
I think he's what Newcastle needed. Centre back, young, athletic, strong.
Yeah.
I don't know what I can say about him. He's just quality for a player like Botman to choose Newcastle over AC Milan.
Yeah. I know. I mean, I just found that amazing sort of thing. So I've always said that he's going to go to AC Milan, right, because of the Champions League and the one that's good at. So trouble is, this is where the problem.
This shows you Newcastle's pulling power, doesn't it?
Sorry, Dave, is that you at the background, mate? Sorry.
Sorry about that, John. What was the question?
The question is to you, David. I've always going to go to Milan sort of things. Is there some news at that background? Yeah, knock it off, please, mate. Sorry.
I think the reason he didn't go to Milan because they were going through a takeover, and they didn't have enough funds, and obviously we did.
Yeah, and someone's going to have to knock that music off the background, please. There's one of you two's. Oh, you've got it. That's fine.
No,
that's fine. Because I'm trying to get up the comments he said as well, the piece he made. But when you try and read a piece or a script of some nature, right, there's always, they put a stupid old pop-up as well in the background, which is so annoying, which is unbelievable. Yeah. But, I mean, look, end of the day, it's worth the 35 million quid that we paid for, which I think is fantastic. I mean, Milan could have come with the money. And let's be real, I think it's been a cracking signing. I mean, it's a defender we need. Like I said, I'm not going to pipe him up. Yes, he sounds like a cool player, but people's going to watch on YouTube saying, oh, wow, this guy's brilliant. That's why it's brilliant, yeah? They said exactly the same thing about Emil Kraft a couple of years ago. Everyone says Swedish Cafu, right? And I'd say never said a word. right? And then all these people say, is that great, right? And they're going to face. I'm not going to judge him on a game like as well how he's going to play, but to me, he seems a proper defender.
I mean, I wasn't keen on Croft, but when Trippier got injured, he's proved me wrong, like, because he's got all the respect in the world for me now, Emil Croft.
Yeah, absolutely. I think all he's got to do now is just got to come in and do the job. I think he'll do a job. I think he'll do outreach. I don't think he's going to cause any problem in the dressing room. I don't think he's going to first drop with things that's a go against him. I don't think he's going to cause any problem in the dressing room. I think this guy just seems like a placid guy.
Yes.
So I'm trying.
Especially all the stick he was getting, John.
Say it again, Gordon.
Especially with all the stick he was getting when he first signed, all the stick he was getting off the fans.
Right.
And now he's turning around and
yeah. Now he's got to stick to it, like, you know what I mean? I think he's got to stick to it now, show us that he's going to improve every single week. And he's not going to go about Kieran Trippier, let's be real. I just think he's going to be absolutely fine. And if I just get the script up as well, because I still got this stupid pop-up as well. I do apologize. But before that, I'm going to go through the comments as well, people. And if you don't mind, I've got one. So Facebook user, may I tell us your first name, please, mate? If you tell us your first name, then cool. Then I can send a message. Until then, I'm not going to read any messages. The Facebook people, you need to put your name in there as well, so I know who it is. Thank you very much indeed. Big up to Luca, by the way, big Arsenal fan. I don't think he's very happy in a minute. The things goes on. And go on to Nice and League Yemen, even to you, mate. Big up to Gaz. I say Ekateki turned as Stu goes to show his ears and turns his head. I've got to talk about him.
I've seen that.
I'll come to later sort of thing, because let's be real, I'm kind of sick of it now.
Me too, John.
Night to destination last season, and will be God's tears for saving Charles' life when he was unconscious of Paul's tongue root. Yes, I can remember 100%. 100%. As the panel, if they remember your granddad, you know what? Give us his name again, Gaz, mate, so the few hours know, and the chat as well. If you could do that, that'd be brilliant. Thank you so much. He used to play for Newcastle United, by the way. So if he gives the name, then I should tell the panel. So yeah, I'm still trying to get this up as well. Yes, I'll go to this comment. What Sven Botman's been seeing. Right? I'll try and get a few bits as well. It was asked about eventually choosing Newcastle over Milan. The Telegraph, which is a Dutch national paper based in Amsterdam, and he said, in the end, the beautiful project of Newcastle United in combination with playing in the Premier League was decisive. So Sven said that he's chosen Newcastle because the Premier League. Also, he added, the latter was actually given a dream my whole life. Milan also gave me a good feeling, but Newcastle, they're just a little bit better in the end. So what do you think of that comment there, David?
I think it's a great comment. I mean, obviously, I've you know my feelings. I've wanted him from day one. I mean, like, so he's 6'4". You've got Dan Burn 6'6". I mean, if them two go per corners, you're guaranteed goals.
Yeah, that is the thing. And the thing is, right, I mean, the two centre-backs as well, we don't know who's going to be centre-back pairing next season. It could be Dan Burn, Sven Botman. I mean, it could be as well.
He's got a choice, though.
He has, hasn't he? He
could go free at the back as well.
He could very well do. He could very well do free at the back as well. The back three. That would be very interesting as well.
It would be.
I think it's going to be a 3. It could be a 3-4-3. It could be a 3-5-2. It could be a 3-4-1-2 player number 10 role as well. So, and he also added as well, Sven. He said, "This is how the football world has developed and how the transfer market works at the minute. I can't help that, and hopefully, I still that sober boy from Baanhoverstorp. That's where he's from. That's 40 million euros." Does indicate how much Newcastle United wanted this. That gives me confidence, and how now it's up to me to repair that.
Yeah.
Sven Botman's
I cannot wait to see him play. Like,
definitely. And I tell you what, it's going to be so exciting to see this kid play as well. And if he's that good, if he's brilliant, he says he's brilliant, right? Then I would truly believe we got a good defender on our hands. He could be one of the best defenders.
What I've saw of him, he's got pace as well, which is even better.
I've seen him play against Chelsea in the Champions League.
Well, yeah, you can't judge him after that one game. I'll tell you why he wasn't performing. It's because he just didn't really concentrate, because he had that transfer rumor over his head against when he played for Lille against Chelsea, and he wasn't at his best. And hadn't it been for that, I think he would have been all right. But at the end of the day, I just think, look, and it's just one of those things, and he just didn't. Also, the real Sven Botman as well. But all I can say is,
I've seen all that clips as well, John.
Yeah, absolutely. Win Davis, by the way, people. Win Davis, his name is by the way. And
I don't know.
No, got Ian, even to Ian, mate. Hope you're okay. Come on, people. Where's the views, man? Where is the flipping viewers? I want to get 100 tonight. And that's why I'm seriously thinking about doing a watch along in a couple of weeks' time. So I'm still debating whether to do that or not. But seriously, I have to make a decision.
You should do it, John, because you should do the watch alongs and then after do the thing after the game as well. Yeah,
the thing is, right? I mean, really think about it, right? I mean, I love Paul a bit, right? He gets 1K on this watch along, and a few others as well. Bazza gets about 500K, and I'll probably end up getting about 20 or 30. If that's the truth, then for me, it's a really worth us doing it. I'd rather do the instant match review after. I'm going to do the instant match review on excuse me, after the game. There's a lass called She Devils United, and she's a Man U fan. She is absolutely fantastic. She doesn't do the watch along. What she does, she goes straight on to instant match reaction show. That's what she does. She prefers to do that because I want to
full time.
Yeah, straight after full time. So it'd be about half an hour before I come on. So yes, I'll do what Eddie Howe's been saying, the players has been saying, and do a rundown of the game went. So I think I'll be better off doing that, to be fair. But we'll see.
It's up to you, John.
I know, but you know what it is. It's just I just can't compete. If I get like a minimum 100 people watching live, then it'd be well worth it. But if I'm gonna get like 20 doing the watch along each and every week now, then I'm not too sure. I have to wait if I'm gonna think about it and just let you guys know about it. Anyway, Shira, hi guys. What's the delay of a Botman announcement? Could it be down to a visa, as we are now out of the EU? It could be a possibility, but there. I mean, you look at teams like Man City. Look how quick they signed Alvarez. Look at Liverpool. Quickly, Liverpool signed up Nunez. Yeah. What's the hold up? I mean, what do we know? What is the hold up? But he's here anyway, so I shouldn't worry about it. Like, you know, but he is going to be.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. We just have to wait.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, for me, I think this guy's a leader. He's got a left foot as well. He's left-footed. We all know that, and I think it's going to be a decent signing for me. And if we've got a solid back four there, you've got Matt Target.
Oh, wow.
We've got Trippier, we've got Botman, Byrne, and of course, Damien Shea. But Jalal Lascelles, I don't think he'll be going anywhere soon, which is a shame because he needs to play in the first team.
It's his money in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
His
contract is on.
Liam Ashley for that.
Yeah, he's on 80K a week. He's on, that's the thing. Is he on 60? No, he's on £60,000 a week. That is the thing. That's why you're not. That's why you don't want to so rush and leave the club. And this is the thing. And this is why, if the Ashley regime has done that, what a mess they've done. It's Lascelles, it's players like Dwight Gale, players like Jacob Murphy, for example, as well. All these players are not good enough on big money, and it's hard to shift away.
Exactly, John.
That is the thing. And I'm kind of sick of it.
I was watching Keith Downey's interview with Adam on his YouTube and his
I've seen that.
Keith Downey says it's just a matter of time before Newcastle get these players out. Newcastle will be willing to pay the players' wages as well to get them out.
Dave, you're gonna have to knock it off, mate.
Not me.
Sorry,
it's not me. Not me, John.
I have to knock him off because Gordon. Give us a wave when you knock off that music, mate. Yeah, because it's damaging my channel, mate. So this is the thing. You need to get that sorted out.
I've got mine muted.
Yeah, he's off anyway, sort of thing. So, guys, if you're watching the show, click on the link. If you want to come in, have you see, come and have a link. Come and have your say, mate, and talk about Botman and all the things Newcastle. So, I mean, I don't know heard of the news about Ekiteke as well. Apparently, it was.
He's the agent, man. What a greedy twat.
Yeah, he's going on. He said, I'm going to get the clip of what he said in a bit, right? But
you know what would be funny? No, what would be funny in a way, John? That Paris Saint-Germain don't want him. It would be funny if Real Madrid and Barcelona didn't want him, and he had nowhere else to go but Newcastle, and we turned him down. And just see if we got Victor Osimhen, stuff him. Well, I'd rather have Osimhen than him.
Exactly. I'm sorry, I've got a stupid propaganda what's going on. Probably get done for a copyright if I'm not careful, but I apologize. I'm going to read what he said, so I'm going to call it and see if we're ready to read what he said. I think is Gordon back in yet? I think he is. Yeah, I am going to read out what he said.
Was this with Dad ringing us?
Say again, mate?
Was this with Dad ringing us? I left a message. He's probably Dad to ring, so he just rang us back. I just put it on silent.
Yeah, good idea, mate. Good idea. Put it on silent. Thank you. I'm going to read out what he said, right? I mean, Real manager Oscar Garcia has come out and he basically saying that he told me he wanted to steer, but if there's a Real Madrid or Barca who came knocking, this is Hugo Kateki, by the way. I found Hugo calm. I spoke with him. He would have no problem staying at the club, and neither will I. Well, if that's the case, then if that is true, then you may as well just stay there, because at the end of the day,
so we don't want him, John.
Big up Roger, big up to Static as well. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, only one players is going to come to my football club and perform week in, week out, every time. But I'm afraid to say, I'm not going to lie, but I'm not going to have him coming to Newcastle and then he'd be thinking, I don't want to come here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
To see him on the last transfer window, he messed with about.
Yeah. Don't know what's going on with his agents messing him about, or he just don't want to come to Newcastle. I mean, the thing is, right, it's got to be an ultimatum now, but me personally, I just move on. I saved the 30 million quid, and you sell one of the Deadwood players and go out and get Musa Diaby, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow. By the way,
I'd love him on one side, ESM on the other. That's scary.
Yeah. I totally agree. Totally agree. Stefan, big up to you, Stefan. What about Belotti? 1 free transfer. He's on a free now. Belotti. He is a good player.
Tell you what, I would take him.
I do like him. My only concern is
is that the one who played for Sunderland, John?
Torino.
Torino.
Hey, Torino.
I think we should get him, John, if we could. I think he's brilliant.
Yeah, I think it's going to come to a stage now where you just get anyone like in this moment in time. Yeah. But I think the thing is, you got to trust these Sonas as well. You got to trust Eddie who he brings in. That's Belotti. Surely any future teams of Botman would do their homework and read these statements. Not done himself any good. That is a fair comment there, David. Fair comment.
Yeah. I'd love Barbosa, me like.
Yeah. Absolutely. The future teams of Botman, absolutely. And those gone to big up to Davey, big up to Jabba Dabba, big up to you, mate. And Stack said, John, I told you get Botman. Hopefully he does very well for Newcastle. Fingers crossed. I hope he does. And big up to John. Hope you well. Everyone else. Big up to Scott, by the way. I'll be going on Steve Stubbs' show at 9 o'clock at least. And then no to egg ticket and go for Belotti. 1 free transfer. Come one. Yeah, totally agree. Yeah. Totally great. Big up to Jules, by the way, and one of the mods. Hope you're okay. Big up to Rachel and other mods as well. And do keep the chat respectful as well. And but Belotti, in my opinion, is 5'11". I think he's Premier League ready. I mean, he is a good player for Torino, so I think I like him. I mean, hold up play is great. I think it's quick. I think he scores. But at the end of the day, right? Can he do it in the Premier League? And that'd be very interesting. For me, I think he'd be all right. No problems at all. But I think he's going to stay in Italy, man, Gordon.
Yeah. Newcastle's getting, like you said, like everybody else. But I think we will get a strike or two before the window shuts. I've got faith in the club.
Yeah, absolutely. Egg seems a bit arrogant. Well, if he tells us what his intentions are, then we can move on. But otherwise, we'll move on. Simple as that.
Exactly. We can steer France, John, if he wants to.
Yeah. And then he comes out and say, if Real Madrid, Liverpool can call for him, right? That sounds a bit cocky. That's disrespectful for Newcastle United as well. Do you know what I mean? We tried so damn hard trying to get this guy through the door, And then what does he go and do? He stabs it in the back. Then his agent ain't that clever as well. He's old enough. He's 20 years of age. He's old enough to make his own decision. Unfortunately,
offered a good money as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree.
36, what was it, 35 million or something?
30 million.
30 million for a 20-year-old kid.
Yeah, crazy, man.
Yeah.
But it is a lot of money. I would go for Luis Felipe, Ericsson, Bellotti, all in one free transfer. Then after this one, right winger, if more money back. And I tell you what, I'd take Felipe as well. I really would. Decent defender. He can play left back. He played defence. I think he's a decent player for that too.
Is that Atletico Madrid left back?
No, he's from Lazio.
Lazio.
And
I like the look of that Isaac.
Sorry?
I like the look of Isaac.
Isaac who?
Is it Alexander Isaac? I'm not sure who he plays from.
Yeah. He plays for Sociedad, mate. He plays for Sociedad.
Aye.
Yeah. And someone's got the music on again. Can you knock it off?
Not me.
No, what music there? I tell he's on mute.
Right, you got that to knock off. Someone, it's one of you two. Sorry. It's just ridiculous. Those going on. Look, putting in more pops as well. I'm going to say 5th place next season. Come on the tune. That's in Jabba Dabba. I hope you're correct. And good evening, everyone. I hope you're okay, mate. Hi, John, Dave Gordon. Not underneath outdoor music concert in Cambridge. Hope you're all well. Hey, really large. Totally enjoy yourself, mate. Enjoy the fun. Guy, the exit situation has been put to be with him saying he's staying put. I say walk away, playing games. Now move on and forget about him. Totally agree. And don't ever be linked with this guy ever again. Never.
Because I got other targets, John.
Exactly.
As long as it's not Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Don't want him.
Don't want him. I just don't think he's good enough. Don't think
so injury prone?
He is not good enough. When we fly high, we'll regret it, exactly. But I just want to put him to bed. Put him to bed, man. It's just clicked it off sort of thing. Sorry about that, Jules. Exactly. And I got Mike any news on who is next. As far as I know, it's just no one at the minute. It's just Diaby as well. And just see what happens on that one. So I'm going to speak about him tomorrow, by the way. Who goes with Jetos today? So he wants to stay in France. Well, I think he messes about, and I think his agent hasn't helped him at all, David.
Yeah. He's old enough to sack his own agent. Get someone else.
And sorry, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, we worked so hard to get in 6 months, right? 6 months to try this guy, 6 months, and he just thinking, you know what? I ain't gonna bother. Do you know what I mean? But he could, if he had the courtesy and respect, he could have come to say, look, I like your project, set you up a hey-ho. Just don't want to go there. Just don't want to go there. Let's go to Jules. Where did any music, John? That's what I meant. Oh, right. Sorry. I was just a pop up on one of the web sort of things. I knocked it off. So I'm sorry about that, Jules. Didn't hear it.
All right.
John, as a Leicester City fan, I see Newcastle push for a European place next season, but probably focusing more on a good cup run. Let's not forget, you can still get in Europe at least one of the cups. Do you know what? I want a good cup run next season. And let's go for the top 8, guys.
Definitely.
Let's go for the top 8.
I thought I get knocked out of Cambridge again. That was embarrassing.
I was.
I did a watch along for that game on Saturday. And that game last season, and I got 6,000 views on that one as well. Whether I get 6,000 views again, I don't know. But I may not do the watch along. We shall see. So
you'll get 10,000, man, John. Be positive. You get 10,000.
We'll see. But I'm definitely doing the match review as well, 110%. People talking about Paqueta as well. I'm not going to mention him too much because at the end of the day, right? I mean, he ain't here yet, but it's all rumors as well. One thing I want to talk to you about as well, guys. I want to talk about when a player's being linked to a club, right, playing their team. Newcastle are always in there, and here's my take on it, guys. Right? No, we're not. The reason our name's being linked, so the player can try and get a better deal. So the agent's using us to try and get his client a better deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be real. My motto is don't use our name, right? If you're after a player, do it. Do you know what I mean? But don't put our name against it, because at the end of the day, right, it's just embarrassing. They're just using us to try and get them a better deal. And I'll tell you something as well, right? It's just, you're not going to get this player. Neymar, yeah? Our name's been linked to Neymar, yeah?
Never in the world will get him.
I've heard that. I'd love him up here, like.
Or Mobile, right? Another name's been linked up as well. Never going to get him. Let's be real, yeah? Who else is it? We'll be linked to Rafinha as well. Again, our name's been linked. Never going to happen.
Chelsea bound.
Barcelona as well. So I just wish these journalists and these proper Muppet journals, right, don't use our name until we have to play our straight away. Foxy, big up to you, mate. Good luck to Ekateki.
I think Chelsea get him, John.
Give us a minute, mate. Good luck at Ekateki. Whether he plays next season, if he's not comfortable to leave France, yes, that's his right. Every player develops in different pace. Bizarre with our fan base abusing him. I've never, all I said is, right, if he comes, he comes. He don't, yeah. You are right.
Yeah.
And I've always said, don't have a go at Ekateki. He's only 20 years old. He's young. He's got to make his own decision, right? His agent didn't help him at all whatsoever. I have to agree with Foxy. That is just like, we move on. If they move on, let's go for someone else. As simple as that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if I had it my way with a Paqueta deal, I would just buy his out clause out, 60 million. If they want him that bad, I would go for him.
Exactly, totally agree. But we have a good transfer at the minute. But we got to trust these people. If they want to spend 60 mil, then that's cool. Me personally, I would have gone for a striker. And at the minute, as things stands, I truly believe that they still going to stick with Callum Wilson. That's the thing. So, big up to Barbara. Go on.
Sorry, John.
Go on. Sorry. Go on.
You cannot guarantee Wilson to be fit all season.
Exactly.
So you're going to need another striker or possibly 2.
100%. There's strikers out there, but we need to go. We need to get someone in very, very quickly. Yeah, we need to get someone in.
I think that's the next target. I think it'll be a striker.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, big up to Barbara, by the way. Sure love it. Thank you so much, Barbara. If you want to come on my show, Barbara, at some stage, let us know, whether you're on Facebook or social media. I'll get you on live at some stage. You'll be welcome to. Big up to Brad, by the way. I'm going to try and get him over the weekend to come on as well.
That's a few weeks this season.
Yeah. Listen, exactly. Hugo says, I don't understand why people are on his back. I agree. Yeah, I totally agree. We move on. He moves on, sort of thing. He don't want to come to Newcastle. That is his right. You know, we cannot force the issue, by the way. Big up to the man from Vulcan. Isaac or Diaby would be ideal. We need a threat up top, and they would provide it. Isaac would probably be worth about 50 million quid. He had a great season. He scored something like 8 goals last season, let's be real. But he is a unit. And would I take Isaac? He would not be my first choice, by the way. He would definitely not be my first choice, guys. I don't think he would. I mean, David, you like him? But
I do, but there's someone else who I like better, but I can't remember what his name is. He plays for Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
He plays for Atlanta. I can't remember his name.
Who?
I can't remember his name. He plays for Atlanta in the Serie A.
Oh, Zapata.
Zapata, right. I like him.
Yeah, I like him as well. But where he's going to leave Atlanta's a different story. That's the thing. But he might be in his career there, but we never know.
There's that many, man. And when we go in for players, the club will just bump the price up because they know we're millionaires.
Just do what they always do. Don't be fleeced. Don't whack away. Right. Carlos, big up to you, mate. Hope you're okay. They're probably going to Milan. I'm glad. Yeah, all right, mate. Yes, all right. Listen, at the end of the day, right, I only do it. I'll never do things like that, mate. I only do it when it's confirmed and in total, yeah. I'll do a transfer update. I have my decisions there and then, but, you know, but I'm not an ITK people. I'll never have been, never will be, but I do like transfer updates as well. And that's that. Big up to Jules again. Maybe a good thing, all these players being linked. If it's a smokescreen for our real intention. Exactly, Jeff, exactly. I just hope my name doesn't get linked again. You know what I mean? Unless we actually go and buy them. Thank you very much, Rachel Lilly. I hope you're absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. And let's go through these as well. Oh, Foxy's talking Kamal and Costin Rachel. Duvan Zabata. Yep, I like him. like him a lot. He's a decent shot. I think Russell, with pre-season under Eddie, will play 4 games next season because of the fitness level. He will get one after Steph. And hit the notification bell so you know when the show is on. Thank you, Rachel. Indeed, if Zapata plays and does well against us in defending, you never know, might be the difference in making an offer or not. Gordon.
Yeah, like I say, I like Zapata. I watched him last season for at Atlanta, and I think a player like that would be good. It'd be good to see a player like that today this park. But will he leave Atlanta? That's the problem.
That's the thing. I mean, he may want playing the Premier League and may want a challenge sort of thing. You know what I mean? Look for the last.
It'd be good, John. I'm not going to say it will be good, but he'd be my choice as well.
Fair enough. If Hugo doesn't want to come, he doesn't want to come. Better not having a player that starts not in it. Carl, thank you, mate. You're absolutely spot on. Dan Ashworth will have some surprises up his sleeve. I'm loving how he's targeting all these top young lads. These signings are the future and will save us money in the long run. I totally agree. 100%.
I trust Ashworth.
That's a star comment there, man. That's a star comment, yeah? Totally agree. You got to trust in Dan Ashworth as well. He ain't going to be fleeced. It's got to be for the right minute at the right time. If he does it Brighton, cool. Do it. You know what I mean? He knows best. He knows best. Keith Downs on loaded, you asked these. And I've got someone for loaded come on me show on Sunday night. I've got a big announcements to do in a couple of days' time. I've got a big show on Thursday night, actually, as I speak. Keith Downs on loaded last night. The club are not going to spend more than 30 to 40 mil on a player this window.
Got a busy few days, John, are you?
Say again?
You got a busy few days on your channel, are you?
I have. I've got one on Sunday. I've got one of the lads on loader coming to my channel on Sunday night. Yeah. And on Thursday, I'm not going to make an announcement just yet. So keep your eyes peeled. Newton, Falcons, whatever players you give Eddie will be far better than they were before. A true coach and a manager makes all the difference. Just look at Joe Linton. Totally agree
exactly.
there. David, ask you a question, right? Do you think Eddie Howe should change? Do you think the coach changed Howe's title from head coach to manager?
Say that again, John.
Do you think Newcastle should change Eddie Howe's title from head coach to manager?
What's he now, head coach?
Yeah, he's head coach.
He should be manager.
100%.
Without a doubt.
100%. Because
he's not a head coach. He's a manager.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, I know Man City won the league, but to me, Eddie Howe should have been manager of the season. For where we were to where we're finished was absolutely unbelievable.
Absolutely.
I mean, I was looking at the championship before we got Eddie Howe through that.
Oh, me too.
Steve Bruce and that Cockney twat. But let him do it to West Brom. You sure get the sack.
As long as Elliot Anderson don't go there at all whatsoever.
I would give him a chance, by the way, John. Give Elliot Anderson a chance.
Yeah, I have to agree. Give him a game against Atlanta or Bilbao. Give him a go. And
give him like you say, John. Give him a pre-season. Give him a shot.
Yeah,
I agree. Newcastle under 23 were fight for promotion soon to Premier League. Dan was sounding like a lot of talents, like he does at Brighton. And Roger does a title means anything. Me personally, if you look at two managers that's been head coach, being promoted to manager, that's Mikel Arteta and Mauricio Pochettino. He's a football coach, not a manager. That's from George. And Ryan, big up to you, Ryan. There's a space there. If you want to come on, mate, it's up to you. If you want to come on, great. He said they get mixed up, and thank you, Lord. That's fine. I've got Jules. He's a coach of the team. He doesn't manage other aspects of the club now. That's Dan Ashworth. The term manager doesn't really exist in the modern game, unless you make Arteta. Not.
So, John,
yeah, go on.
Does Ashworth have more to do with transfers? Does Ashworth have more to do with transfers than Eddie Howe does?
I think he does do that because he's the sporting director. So what he does, he goes to the player that he likes, and then my guess is Eddie Howe will probably have the last say whether he wants him or not. But it'd be very interesting, man. I think they're going to get along really well.
I sure of are. I'm on the right track.
We just got to trust them both.
Yeah, trust them both
Wow,
and
yeah.
just see how it goes. Nobody knows how much we spend because I think others will spend big if they have to. That's some Tony. And if Howe becomes manager, no need for Dan Ashworth. That's a fair shout. Howe's the head coach and isn't in control of transfers and player contracts. That's simple. Fair enough. Ian, can people start talking over the top of themselves? Yeah, that's very true. Guys, take it one at a time, mate. Yeah, take it one at a time. Yeah, because you both chatting at the same time. Sorry, that's from Ian, by the way. Has anyone seen the new video from Newcastle? Who's the black kid? He wore the number 46. No idea. Ryan.
Not a clue.
Not a clue? I haven't, mate. No. You have to tell us more, mate, but I haven't seen it, mate. And you're absolutely right. But, guys, if you like the video, like what you see, then please hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button as well. Then I've got 2,800 on my YouTube channel. And if you'd like to super chat, then click on the join button. And if you'd like to become a member, then just click on the join button as well. I should have left the link on top of the chat as well. I do apologize, but Judy Hops tried to get through his Gemma as well, but they will get around to it as well. So, I mean, the football shirts, we're going to talk about football shirts and the new ones, green and white. Yeah. I saw you, David. What do you think of it, mate?
I think that's unreal. I can't wait to buy it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I like the black and white one as well. And I'm just waiting for the finished article on the. Is it the blue one?
Yeah, I think it's a blue one, by the way, as well.
Yeah.
That'd be very interesting as well. It's just a shame we haven't got new sponsorship yet. We will be next season, I can guarantee us as well. But
it's got to be a Saudi sponsor.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I've got Ryan in there as well. Big up to you, Ryan.
Big up, Dave and John.
Big up
to you, Ryan. You all right?
Yeah,
I'm good.
Good. And before we go into your questions, so I've got a couple from Scott. Where you will end up in the league? Hopefully in the top eight, mate. Hopefully. Final question for me, but any news on the plans or upgrades to the stadium or training facilities? We're going to come on to that one in a bit as well. So we're going to start with the shirts, but we're definitely going to talk about that in a bit. And I'm just on late. I hope you're well. I'm good, mate. Funksy, I'm not going to read out the comment, mate, because you're in capitals, mate. I don't read out comments in capitals, by the way. And so there you go. So, Ryan, we was just chatting about football shirts, mate. Do you like them?
The newest one? I like it, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to wait till our suppliers with Adidas or Nike for me.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I'd rather just go with the big brands when it comes to like sportswear and stuff.
Does Nike do bigger sizes though?
I don't really know, to be honest. The sizing in North America is different from the UK. Like shirt and shoes. So like you guys talk about having to go a size up and stuff. Like if I go on the website, I'd probably have to measure like my arms, like my chest and everything to make sure, but I mean, it could also depend on the brand too. Like, the only stuff I've bought is Adidas and Nike, and I just get medium all the time. So
I always buy Nike. Like,
with it always being what's it called? Like Europe sizes, and like with Castore too, it could change.
Okay, yeah, that's David again. He needs to sort himself out, man. But sorry, Ryan, it's just David making noise in the background. I'll get him back in.
No noise?
Yeah. Sorry. Go on, carry on, Ryan.
Yeah, no, I think, I mean, I don't plan on buying the shirts now, but if I got anything in a store, I'd probably have to go a size up or like actually look into it because just the European size and everything.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, mate. But
kit, John?
What's that, mate?
Are you buying the new kit?
I'm going to get the green ones, mate. I'm going to get the green away one. Yeah, I've always said that sort of thing. So I'm going to do it online or probably buy it when I'm up next time. But it looks decent, like. But I have to agree with you. These are bigger name. like Nike, Adidas, mate. I would rather go for them, but hopefully next season.
People are saying this is the last year with Castori, but I'm not too sure.
Just gotta wait and see. Got to wait and see on that one as well. But it looks decent. I know all the press and media are having a go and saying that, oh, we're the Saudi Arabia team. I've seen a couple. There's a guy called IBS. That guy's an absolute muppet, by the way, the Fulham fan. He's an absolute clown. He really is. And he said, he asked us a question yesterday, trying to get a reaction out of us, right? And I'll tell you what, this guy needs to be careful because he's upset a lot of Newcastle fans, by the way. But that's for another day. But I'm definitely going to get one, mate. And the whole ones, I've got a whole found the whole ones as well, mate. But I'm definitely getting a away one. And what should you say on that one?
And you know what? The training tops, too, they look the exact same from last year, like the ones the players wear. The only one that looked different is the coaching and like the medical staff apparel and clothing and apparel.
Absolutely. Totally agree. I mean, I think I'm not going to bother sort of thing, but next season, 100%. But I definitely do some new tops as well. I could do that as well. But
I do like the Noon sponsor. Like, I think you look at the black and white, that's the traditional colors, and they always the way like how do I say it? They always sneak in like the blue for like the third color almost, but I actually like the yellow, especially on the Noon badge. It's better than the kayak sleeve that was on the kit last year. And the biggest thing for me too is that I think the kit reminds me of the 2018-19 season basically. Same sponsor. It's white on more white on the sleeves.
Yeah. I see exactly what you mean, and that's what I mean. It's going to be interesting, man. But I mean, there are some qualities out there, but it turns down to the cost, down to the people want to buy it or not. But Ryan, I see what you need, mate. What about you, David? New shirts?
It's not David, it's Gordon.
Oh, yeah, Gordon. Sorry, Gordon.
People be saying the new shirts a bit tight when you put it on.
What's that?
Yeah.
Do you know the new tops? People be complaining that they're too tight when they put them on. When they buy them, they put them on. They're complaining that they're too tight.
See, that's the thing with online shopping almost, is that you could just get robbed and like it could be too tight or too large. So you might have to you might have to just go into the club store and try them on yourself instead of gambling on what your size is.
That's what I probably could do, Ryan. I probably go to the club store in a couple of weeks and just try each one on.
Yeah.
I don't blame you at all. You don't order online, then it's the wrong size. But so I got Andrew as well. Big up Andrew. I went online to order my new top and got right to the last stage and decided no thanks. I don't fancy giving Castori my money. They seem crap. That's his words, not mine. But I've got some more comments as well, by the way. They are flying through. I'll wait till I get new sponsorship. And Jeff said, on to review last year and said some fans have received Rangers tops. Oh my God.
Oh that's probably, I think that's just someone having a laugh with those kind of comments.
Wow. I know. But I mean, not going to say much on that one anyway. Don't make what's that say? Rachel, let's try that. Not made the last get together. Let me know next time, please. Hopefully, a few of us will meet up, John included. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Black, yellow, black, white, and yellow. David didn't make any noise. Thank you very much to Rachel. Appreciate that one, mate, and actually Andrew as well. So, just to say, so you're going to get a new top? You're saying yes, Gordon, Ryan. Yeah. You're not too sure.
No, I'm sure I'm not getting it this year.
Cool.
I think I'm going to get one. I have my eyes on. I forget what year it is, but it's one of the kits with the old NUFC badge with NUF and then C, kind of like it's kind of like flipped 90 degrees. Yeah. It's the older one. It's just black and white, no sponsors. So I'd rather do that and yeah.
Fair enough. Scott's just asked a question as well about new trend facilities and training facilities upgrades for the stadium. I want to touch on that as well, guys. I mean, I see people on social media saying that we need to upgrade the stadium, such as from 52,000 to 65,000. Gordon, is that doable, do you think, mate?
I don't think, not at the moment, I don't think it's doable. Not the way the plans are. Where can they do it? Whereabouts can they do the renovations? That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting hear a lot of people saying that they don't want to move away from St. James's Park. They want to build a new stadium elsewhere. For me personally, right, if they have to move away from St. James's and move with the times, we're going to have to prepare for that as well, Ryan. What do you think of that one, mate?
The thing is, you look at like West Ham and like what Everton are going to do in the future. I think you got to win trophies and be at the highest level to warrant a stadium change. And the loss of like atmosphere, like it'll just be different. Like I think we got to win trophies first and like establish ourselves more rather than just going out and getting a new stadium and like saying, here we go, like new stadium, we're going for the top, but like it could easily backfire and like it wouldn't be a good look for us if we're like stagnated and like say we get the new stadium tomorrow and we're just permanently a mid-table team. Like the fan base would be an outrage. Because I'm telling you now, the expectations are going to go higher and higher each year. I know people say, oh, all we want is we want hope and stuff, but that's in the past now for me, man. Like, I think expectations are just going to get higher and higher, and we should be like Amanda Staley and the whole ownership. They want to win. They want to win everything in the game.
Okay. I totally agree, Ryan, 100%. I mean, the thing is, right, I mean, it's going to have to come to a stage now. It's going to be extended. It's going to have to, in my opinion, because you can't have 40,000 people waiting for a season ticket, which I'm going to come on to in a bit. And got on to it's a lot, Gordon. It's a lot. You're right. Hope they upgrade St. James's so I can get a season ticket. I mean, not your own, Carlos, mate. I mean, the thing is, right, again, right, I've got my season ticket, but people, I don't want to take your point on this, Ryan. Yeah. People bought a season ticket and they go and sell them on to like thousands and thousands of pounds. Like, I think that's utter disgraceful.
Exactly. Buy a ticket and sell it on. That's just stupid.
Reminds me when PS5 came out. Scalpers they buy these bots just so that they can get the PS5s, and they sell like 10. They have so many of them just to like flip and just like double the value. It's like people are just trying to make a business out of it, and I'm not for it. Like it's ridiculous.
Nah. I mean,
there's no way of stopping it. Almost the best you can do is just report to the club and hope for the best.
Yeah, I totally agree. And get it stopped, get it voided. Do you know what I mean? So get it voided and just get rid of it. Like, do you know what I mean? But they need to. I mean, Danielle, from the two of you, was absolutely seething. Paul was seething as well, by the way, and I think Billy was as well.
I would be as well, John.
Yeah, I think most of us will. I mean, at the end of the day, right? You waited all that time to get a season ticket, right? Couldn't get it. Someone goes to get a season ticket and sells them on. No, I mean, I've got a season ticket. If I cannot go, then I'd do things the right way. I would just sell it for face value. That is it, 100%.
So what do you do, John, if you're going to make a certain game?
I'd just sell that ticket on for face value, mate. You know, I've got one or two people, already got 2 people with my season ticket. So if I cannot go, takes it in turns, which is good news. So, I mean, there's games I can't go to, then the midweek games I can't go to, the Monday night games I can't go, Sunday night I can't go to, but I'll find a way. BJT, big up to you, man. 70k stadium would be just right. We cannot extend the existing ground to that figure. We need to redevelop the development. Or do you think?
What about utility arena? Do you know the utility arena?
Yeah.
Oh, now, when that gets knocked down, will it not be possible to do the ground there?
Will that be moving stadiums? Well, I don't know. Well, for me, I'm not obviously never been to Newcastle, never been to England.
Yeah.
But seeing the surrounding areas seems logical. And like the best thing to do is extend the Gallagher. But I don't know if that's possible because I've heard people say it's like a main road for ambulances and stuff. So and if you extend the Gallagher to match up with the Milburn and the Lee's stand, like I don't know how that would probably give you like maybe 10 to 20,000 extra, and I think that's what's needed because the East stand you can't extend because you got all those like apartment buildings behind it or wherever they are.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, the thing is as well, I think
this is an excellent point.
Yeah. They just
look what Arsenal have done too. Like, I mean, to be fair, they warranted a stadium change, but they haven't done really much since being at the Emirates. Let's be honest. And then like the other two stadiums, like those are just built because like the owners had the money and they want to extend the capacity. But yeah, like there's no atmosphere, man. Like I'm not for honestly. Like just it's more just based on other clubs and what you see. Like you do what West Ham does and it backfires. Yes, they're going in the up, but like the first few seasons they're like fighting relegation of the new stadium. Like, can you imagine that? Like that would be awful.
I agree. You look at Fox's comments as well, it's exactly the point. Atmosphere at Emirates, Olympic Stadium or London Stadium, Etihad, St Mary's, King Power, could go on, dead atmosphere. And Rachel's got a good point. So 2 good points, by the way. That land has been earmarked for housing, apparently. And also, Rachel, as I said as well, the Gallagher has the metro line running under it. So there's a rate barren issue.
We can't do nothing about it, can we, John?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be you have to move stadiums, unfortunately. Can I extend the Gallagher and increase the grant to 70k? And Foxy said Liverpool can build a new stadium easily, but could you imagine them away from Anfield? They won't do it. Attila Arena side has to be sort of housing developments, I heard.
Oh, well.
Big up to Spartan, by the way. Hit the subscribe button, mate, if you can. What do you think of that one, Ryan? Attila Arena side has to be sort of housing development, so that's not going to be extended. Sorry, guys, just got home. Do we know when Botman announced would have been officially? It hasn't been official yet, John, mate, but we're still waiting on that. So, Ryan, going back to this comment, it's been sold to the house development, so we cannot really extend the stadium.
You talking about all the houses behind the East Stand?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's been sold. So what that means that you can't extend it?
Doesn't look it, mate. I mean, definitely going to extend it.
Well, if you can't extend that in the Gallagher, like, well, you gotta look at it from each 4 sides of the pitch in the stadium. What more could you do if like those two? What are you gonna somehow extend the Milburn and like I don't know. They
can't do the Milburn.
I'm not an engineer or whatever the job title is for like stadium extensions or like stadium construction. There's only so much I can say. Like I don't want to extend it.
In England. I know what you mean, and you know what it is, right? I mean, it's just I mean, it looks to me if they can't extend that stadium, then it looks like, in my opinion, I've got to get ripped apart here. But the only way it's going to have to be a new stadium. It's as simple as that. We still have the same passion. We still have the same passion. We're not going to change, right? But it's the only way. But you said earlier, you got to win trophies, Ryan. You got to win trophies. You got to win titles. We've got to play Champions League football on a regular basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To make sure we get the 70,000-80,000 stadium as well. But we've got to take it one step at a time. There's little we can do about it right now. Tickets has been sold out as well.
If there's plans for extensions, I feel like it would have been in place now because the ground's not going to get extended overnight. So they'd rather do it now and get it built as early as possible.
I agree.
And you know what the thing is too, going back to Foxy's comment, like I wonder if I'm sure Liverpool fans are in our case where there's like 40,000 backlog just to get a season ticket. And it's a valid comparison because they only got 2,000 more at Anfield compared to St. James's. So are they having the same issue? I don't know because I'm not a Liverpool fan. You got to ask them.
Exactly.
they probably, the whole idea of like asking them to move, they wouldn't want it either. I think I'm hearing more about like Billy brought the point up that like it's more about they want to extend the ground or no, move stadiums just because the amount of people that want to get tickets rather than extending it almost.
Yeah. I mean, they'd be interested. I don't think Liverpool fans would be happy at all whatsoever. I don't think they would have to leave Anfield, but it's just for the best as well. Obviously, it would still be great if you move to another stadium. It's down to the fans to create.
I don't know about that.
No, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Newcastle's in the middle.
Look at all the other clubs too. And like I said earlier, you gotta. My opinion, you need to have trophies and you gotta be winning. You gotta be playing at the highest level to warrant a stadium change for me.
Absolutely, absolutely. But we have to wait and see what happens from there. Sort out the issues with Leases Park and extended up there. I'm at the Leases as well. I mean, can you imagine knocking down the Leases? We colour all the games, reduce the capacity. But very interesting. But that's a good point. Move the pitch 90 degrees and rebuild the stands. One out in the car park, you get 70 to 80k. That's in Spider. Wow.
I've heard that.
I've heard that as well. The buildings behind the East Stand have a legal government preservation order on them. Therefore, it doesn't matter who owns it. They cannot be altered nor removed. As from Andrew, we go through this conversation through a wrap up as well soon. Remember, Ashley saw some of the land off. Yes, I can remember that. Give it 3
you did, yeah.
Give it 4 years, and we'll build a new stadium and training complex. The atmosphere will travel with the fans. He's right there.
Exactly.
I'm just chatting to Rachel. If you move the stadium, you'll not have transport links for the ground. That's in Derby. Yeah, different opinions there. Liverpool's being redeveloped, and if he did move stadium, is there space near Red Hill Bridge? That's St John.
What's your fridge?
Red Hill Bridge. I doubt it. I really doubt it, but
no, I doubt it either.
Can't see it. Amanda say they'll not be moving from St James Park, so it looks like they're redeveloping. There you go. Newton shut the whole thing down, Ryan. They will not be moving.
I'm for that, but I feel like everything's subject to change nowadays.
Yeah, again, that's wait and see on that one as well. But look, you have to see what happens. But I'd rather me personally, I stay at St James's Park, but if it's a last result, if we have to move stadiums, so will be. But I hope it doesn't come to that. Before we wrap up as well, the players are back in training, people. Ryan.
Oh, that's good to see it.
Yeah, I saw the video. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I was trying to look in to see what programs they're using for the fitness. The club kind of blurred it all out though, so
yeah,
you can't really see much.
And but the thing is as well, you've still got some players who are not good enough still at the club. Do you know what I mean? Like Lascelles, Ewan Clark, Dwight Gill. Yeah,
and it goes on and on and on.
Jeff Hendrick, yeah, get them gone. Get them gone. They're not good enough. If you get rid of them, get the wage bill, then you can sell on decent good players. You know what I mean? But they just hold everything up. You know what I mean? So
even if Newcastle have to pay their wages to the teams that they go to, we have to get them out the door.
Yeah, exactly. When the takeover happens, my man said, right, to new beginnings. In my opinion, that means a new ground, more fans, new coach, new players, lock, stock, the F and lots as an AB. And also, you come and play and rent payment £650,000 per year. As in James's, build a new stadium, no rent due. A wild option to move the stadium brick by brick to a new site and enlarge the fans and stands all around the ground, a leaf from America. Big up to Rachel as well. Great to see the lads back in training. Indeed. Yeah, we have a great history at St James where things change. We'll all be the same tribe. Just in the new camp, I think that's pretty powerful, and we would put the rest of the Premier League to shame. That's
John,
a fair shout. Say again, mate.
I'm going to take off now.
You're going to take off. No problem, mate. Thanks for coming on, mate, and have a good weekend, mate.
Bye, Ryan.
Yeah,
see you later. Take care. So, going to wrap up as well. Where we play, if they upgrade St James's Park, that is the thing. And we go for a few more as well. The thing is, go back to Carlos' comments as well. Where we play, that is the thing. We got to play away games until that gets developed as well, as much as we can. And just a few more. The international players were not at the great training ground today. big up to John. I heard Ektek has decided against us. I don't want him yet. Listen, end of the day, that's his choice.
We've got to move on from him. Don't just forget about him.
Can you stay for another couple of minutes, mate, and then we wrap up, mate?
Yeah, I can do it. I was just going to say before, it's only 4 weeks and 4 days until the season starts.
Absolutely, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm buzzing.
I'm excited.
I'm buzzing as well. And just go as well. St. James Park still has the best place to go. I get goosebumps every time I'm there. Look at Ellen Road. It's a dump. You're absolutely right.
Exactly. I get goosebumps every time I go past the St. Park all the time. Every time maybe these drives past it, I get goosebumps just driving past the stadium.
Exactly. AFCC James, I have to say, mate, I do apologise. A couple of weeks ago when I cut you off, I thought it was by mistake, but I do apologise. Hope you take the apology either way. But I hope you're okay, and congratulations on Bournemouth getting to the Premier League. And
exactly.
You have a fantastic time at the Vitality. And big Rachel, there was talk playing at Hampden Park. Wow. I don't think we'd be happy at all. No chance. Barbara, let me just comment on that, by the way, mate. I think we would fill 100k stadium though. Barbara, that's from Barbara. And in my opinion, if we move to new ground, it'll be fine because I can always say I sat with my dad at the Gallagher. And Falcons are pretty sure new owners are looking at least 10 years into the future. It's going to be a wild ride no matter what. And the last one as well, the Gallagher. Well, we're going to wrap up there, Gordon, mate, because the time's beating us again today, and there's another show I'm going to watch. I'm going to go on another show at 9 o'clock. I'm going to be on Steven's
Thanks for having us on, Johnny Game, mate. I appreciate it.
No problem. Before you let it go, right? I mean, I'm just going to read out the social. So if you like the video, like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe button. Also, if you hit the share, if you like to super chat, you can do, and become a member, click on the join button. Thank you very much, Rachel. Before I let you go, where do you find you on your socials, mate? Where do you find you on your socials?
I've got one in the moment, John. I'm just, I'm not very, what's the word? I'm a very...
Facebook?
I think it's gordom84@hotmail.com on Facebook.
Yeah. That's fine. Good show, John. Thank you very much. You do, Andrew. Hit the likes on the way. Thank you so much indeed. Please hit the like button.
She sounds good, John. Rachel.
Yeah, she's excellent. She's me mod as well. And Rachel, Jules, Louis, Chris, Tony the Red, they're all doing fantastic jobs as well. Thank you so much indeed. Man City's had an amazing fan base in Main Road. Now at the Etihad, look at the difference. We would like our fan base to be the same in a new stadium, but the reality is you get more casuals visiting, and he's right. And good show, John. Thanks, Spartan, mate. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming on, mate. And we definitely see you again soon. And enjoy your weekend where you got left at, mate. And I shall be back tonight at 9 o'clock on the Steven Stubbs show. And I shall hopefully on tomorrow. We'll do like a transfer show tomorrow. And Barbara, thank you so much. Barbara, back on tomorrow. I think it'll be about 3 o'clock for that one. So please join us for that. And if you'd like to come and be sure, Barb, still let us know. If you're on Facebook, just send us a friend request, and I should click on that, mate. And thank you so much indeed. And I should see you absolutely next time. Watch what you're doing, Gordon. Take care.
You see me, John. Take care.